We're back on the JG Show podcast, YouTube, Twitter, also TikTok, although I can't be as interactive in there, so I apologize. I might do a separate stream later for TikTok. We're just going to get right to it. Adley Rutschman goes to the Red Sox. The Yankees get boxed out for him. There's definitely conflicting reports if they liked medicals or not. There were rumors that they wanted Will Warren, the Orioles, and the Yankees were ready to give them Elmer. I don't know what other parts of this deal were in
I,
place. There was also a Grange stuff too
I
that they
yeah, I
were
saw
maybe looking for
Legrand.
him. Also, it could have been one or the two. Probably not both because it's too much. Well, the Red Sox ends up paying a very high price for Adley Rutschman, so maybe they were asking for both. Who knows? But this is a devastating blow to the Yankees. I feel like almost to the level of the Tarek Skubal trade, but not quite as extreme just because of like I still don't know if the Red Sox are a World Series team, but it does really close the gap. That's really not that wide at this point in time. So I mean, we'll get to Luis Garcia later, obviously, but like for Rushman, like going to Boston, how do you think that impacts the landscape of the AL East?
I mean, Adley Rutschman going to Boston, Liam Hicks going to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's another one.
Um, I mean, the Yankees, Luis Garcia, amazing move. Again, we'll talk about him later. But, I mean, this just stacks up the AL East even more. It's very heavy division. It's really just Rays, Red Sox, and Yankees right now. And the Rays and Red Sox have gotten significantly better than the Yankees have post deadline so far. We're still an hour and 20 minutes away. So,
Yes, and the Rays get Freddie Peralta, which we'll also
yep.
get to later as well. Um, so I mean, we're gonna have to see how all this looks, but um, so
Have you
let's
been
get.
hearing anything about the Yankees?
I mean, honestly, nothing out of the ordinary. Unfortunately, I can't say. The stuff I talked about with Will Warren and the medicals was a few things I had heard. Last night there was a lot of momentum for Adley Rutschman to be a Yankee, but
Yep.
it just didn't work out that way, unfortunately. Um, do you think the Red Sox paid for him?
Oh,
Also,
100%. I don't think the Yankees were ever going to top that offer. Um, I think they overpaid a bunch for him, especially with the injury history, especially this season, and the decline of the bat. But the bat seems to be looking really good this season, especially under the hood.
yeah, and the numbers look better to show. It's not like anything that jumps off the page to you, but it is a big improvement from last year. Um, so that's kind of like what we're going through now. But deadline day has been underwhelming for me from a Yankees standpoint. I do like the Luis Garcia move as well, but it's just not enough with like everything else going on. I mean, do you expect them to at least land a catcher on like a bullpen arm, maybe a righty bat to
I,
between the outfields, or do you think they're just gonna be done right here?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't want them to be done right here. I feel like this can say a lot about the Aaron Judge injury. If he's coming back or not, we really don't have a timeline on that either.
Yeah,
Um,
some people are bringing that up. Also, does this mean that Judge is more hurt than people are aware of? And like, I don't know, but they
Keep
did
an eye
buy
on the big trade with the Rangers. I mean, if they get like a Corey Seager or like I don't know if they should go after a Wyatt Langford. I don't like the future with him. I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting. The
He's doing
Rangers dangle
doing
him.
yeah, doing great right now, but under the hood, it's it's not looking too pretty for him right now.
Well, that's probably why they're dangling. And
Hmm.
I know his walks have also been non-existent,
Yeah,
as I saw someone say. So, um,
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
now,
still, I'm
go
not
ahead.
gonna
Sorry.
overreact to this deadline yet because it's not 6 p.m. yet, but
We're
it's
going
really
all the
not
way
looking
through,
good.
everyone. We're going all the way through at
Oh yeah.
6 p.m., so you'll get all the reactions. But my optimism from a Yankees standpoint is optimism from a Yankees standpoint is cautious at best. I can't say, like, oh my
Hmm.
God, this big thing is brewing. I would say this: watch for like Riley O'Brien and Ivan Herrera, maybe. I haven't heard anything, but it makes sense. Like, you fill two needs there, and it's better than doing nothing. So, could they go that route, maybe? The Cardinals did sell Dustin May. I don't know if they sold anything
And
else.
JoJo.
Yes,
They
JoJo's
they
in that
they
deal.
sold
That's right.
JoJo.
They did finally sell him after 2 years of talking about it. So, will they do Herrera and O'Brien, who have a lot of years of control as well? What do you think about those two?
Um, yeah, I mean, Riley O'Brien's a very good pitcher. I feel like he would fit really well with Matt Blake with the sinkers. He throws very hard, which is going to induce a lot of soft contact and ground balls, which Matt Blake loves. He's also a strikeout pitcher. Struggling a little bit with the walks this year, I think. Not too badly, but the walks are pretty high for him.
Yeah,
I would love him. I would love him. And Ivan Herrera, great in the past. Underlying stuff doesn't really look too pretty this year, but he's 100% an upgrade. I would 100% take him.
and you need a righty bat somewhere. Like, I'm still gonna stress the fact that you need some right-handed hitter on this
I
team.
mean,
I like the Luis Garcia move. Don't get me wrong, but like you need some type of right-hander here because you can't rely on Stan to return. And even if Judge does come back, you still only have one right anyone fears, except Goldschmidt in certain platoon situations.
I mean, I posted this earlier on Twitter. Randy Arozarena has been dangling around in the Mariners pool. They look to be selling after an extremely disappointing year. They got Taylor Ward, so I mean maybe they can get off of Randy Arozarena. I would love that acquisition for the
Yeah,
Yankees.
yes, Ramsey would be fun, but they did just buy Taylor Ward, so I don't know
Hmm.
how. So that's kind of contradictory to me, because Ward is also a free agent at the end of the year, I think. So
Yeah,
I don't know why. I did see that stuff floated. How long will Cash be allowed to do the same crap? Well, I mean, I don't know how much of this is on him. I mean, obviously a lot of it is the situation they're in right now, but I mean the injuries are tough to overcome. Let's see, Latz, Higgy, Langford, Phil Needs. I mean, Latz would be great.
Jacob Latz
That would
would
cost a ton, but it would
that
be
would
great.
cost a shit ton because I think he's a free agent like 32 or something, 30.
Yeah, Higgy would be better than what we're getting now, but
Oh,
we know what Higgy is. I got a buzz too. Is something
ooh,
happening?
Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor to the Cubs.
Oh no, I wanted
That's
Tyrone Taylor as a Yankees target. What are the Cubs cooking? Dude, the Cubs are actually
holy shit.
eating.
Such a good deadline for the Cubs.
Damn.
Oh
Clay
my
Holmes
god.
and Tyrone Taylor. Shit.
Completely revamped that pitching staff.
Holy shit, they got Clay Holmes, Kevin Gausman, Braxton Garrett, they got a reliever, and they now have Tyrone Taylor also. And I
Wow.
wanted Taylor because the Yankees didn't get any of the righty bats. Again, like I'm about to talk about more, they keep whipping on all these righty bats. Ward is on the Mariners, Dell is a Guardian. Like, why can't I mean? I'll give you another name in that Ramsey Rosarina family a little bit. How about Elliot Ramos from the Giants? I would take
I saw
Ramos.
interest today. I saw interest today.
And he has a few years of
Wow.
control, so it will be a nice depth assurance piece if you want to move off of Grisham, maybe, which you
So
might want to, but go ahead.
the Cubs are sending their number 2 prospect Jefferson Rojas to the Mets. Big get for the Mets in their sell. He is where is he in the top 100?
Damn, they got a top two. They got a number two
He's not
rank
in the
for
top
Clay Holmes
100.
with a broken leg. The Cubs
Yeah, I
only have one
guess.
top 100.
Yeah, they only have one.
Man, their system stinks right now. I do not expect them to land anybody, and it's disappointing. Yeah, if they don't do anything else, they should be disappointed for sure. Not a
Wow,
great.
that's a bombshell. I kind of wanted Clay Holmes on the Yankees.
The deadline gets like a C plus grade if they don't do anything else, probably. Because I
Oh
think
yeah.
Garcia is a good hitter, but like I can't give it anything more than a C when that's the only thing you did, besides dumping unnecessary bullpen weight. I hate this organization. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling that right now. Warren, what's up, buddy? Cashman's been given a master class how to be a good GM. Yeah. Oh God. There was another comment I liked I wanted to talk about. Um, what
Wow.
was it? Keep an eye on a big trade with the Rangers. You said that one already. Oh, here we go. This is my friend Russ, Yankees dad here. Oh, why Yankees dad? This is a good point too, Jared. Very concerning to see no RPs yet after the Garcia trade. Yes, you traded three relievers, although one of them was in Double A. Giovanni Cruz was going to take a bullpen spot. I'm not surprised he got traded. I talked about it for a while, obviously, but um, I am surprised there's no other bullpen arm in here because there's no one that really is that desirable to call up from the farm, and I doubt that they would want to do that in this situation anyway. Well, Grande still is a ways away. I don't know if you think Eric
Hmm.
Geiselman's ready for Showtime yet. Um,
Next year, I think he's a next year guy.
they
I
also
think he's
don't
a
want,
guy that can impact next year.
and then Harrison Cohen would be a name, but they don't seem to want to do that either. So I don't know. Um, Hope all's well, guys. Jared, Julian, 66 and live views. Keep killing it. Oh, thank you, bro. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna get this on IG.
Thank
Speaking
you.
of that, um,
Tampa Bay is
what's
getting
up?
Taylor Wells from the Orioles, another starting pitcher.
All right, so let's
I
talk
mean,
about Tampa Bay a little bit since it is who the Yankees are chasing. I can't wait to catch me say favorite thing injured players and close to returning. Yep, we're
I
gonna
made a
be
joke
talking
about
soon.
that today on Twitter. I don't know if you saw that.
I might have. I have to double check, but
Here,
um,
I'll
not,
send it to you.
yeah, bro. But the Tyrone Taylor and Clay Holmes deal is actually a big one. The Cubs are really
Hmm.
trying to close the gap against the
Yep.
Dodgers. They got Gausman and Holmes. Damn. Like if
You
those
know,
two are both correct, like those are really big additions. You have risk with both of them because Gausman hasn't been himself this year, and Holmes is coming off a broken leg, so there's no guarantee how that's going to hold up. But that is a
y-
big that's a big gap, the number two prospect for a guy with a broken leg.
mhm, mhm, and they're
So he's
taking
a
a chance
lefty
on
player, I
on
guess.
uh on Tyrone Taylor, who's really been a horrible hitter his entire career and has really had a power surge recently for the Mets. But Kevin Gausman's a guy that had success against the Dodgers last year, throwing 12 and 2/3 with only 6 earned in the World Series against the Dodgers. So he's a guy with experience in the postseason. He's a veteran in the clubhouse. I like the get. Yes, Gausman is a free agent after this year.
Yeah,
Um, I think he just goes right back to the Blue Jays, to be
that's what a lot
honest.
of people are saying, but we'll have to see if that's the route they want to take. Um, I mean, it is really crazy. And let's go through the Yankees catching options. Do you think there's any shot in hell they could convince Minnesota to sell Jeffers at this point?
I think so. I've said this multiple times. I think the Twins can still buy while selling off
Well, they
Ryan
have bought.
Jeffers.
So will
Yes,
they
they have
sell? They
bought,
have bought.
and
So
apparently they're pretty going pretty hard on Zach Neto as well.
oh, the Twins are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they also almost sent Trevor Larnach to the Astros, but Jim Crane
Yeah.
nixed the deal. And there is another deal to discuss quickly. It's Dalton Varsho going from Toronto to the Astros for Spencer Arrighetti, who I really like this deal for Toronto because I could see them fixing Arrighetti. Maybe the Blue Jays pitching lab's been cooking a little bit of
The
late,
White
but
Sox are getting Joey Bart from the Braves.
White Sox got Castillo too, so White Sox
Mm-hmm.
are trying. Bart, it's not like great, but it'll give them someone at least that can hold it down because Teal got hurt again, unfortunately. Other Yankee options, Jonah Heim, I guess at this point, not ideal,
Uh,
but better than nothing. I don't
so
know if it
hold
would
on.
happen.
I'm gonna give you an Aaron Boone quote right now. Aaron Boone on the trade deadline. Cash and the guys are down in Tampa grinding away. We have a lot of confidence in them ultimately doing what's best for our team, obviously in the present, but moving forward as well. We trust those guys to do what's best for our club.
Well, all right,
Obviously in
yeah,
the present, but moving forward as well.
yeah, bro. I mean, it sounds that's like I don't know, man. I just how are they gonna just smoke this deadline with all the needs this team has again? Like we've seen them do this time and time again in certain years. But
Yeah.
like 2019 is a prime example of this. Although uh,
2024 as well.
that was a good example of this. So they took a Jazz Chisholm, but other than that, it was a very bad deadline.
Yeah.
And so I guess you could say it's semi-similar if Luis Garcia can hit like Jazz, which he could, but you won't get the same speed and defense production, obviously.
Hmm.
So let's talk about there's a chat, but I was gonna say, fuck. Twins stop the bullshit, man. Sends
Whoa.
it Jeffers.
More and more, it is a possibility the Yankees do not get a catcher. Jeffers and Goodman do not appear to be moving. Heard some talks with Pirates about Henry Davis, who is not the kind of bad hitter they need. Seymour looking relief, right?
Who is that? Hey, that sounds like a Heyman tweet.
That's Sherman. He's credible with the Yankees.
Yeah, let me try to get his tweet really quick. Are we gonna dump Volpe to Braves, Twitter, or Brewers? He needs to go. I don't think he's going anywhere. Unfortunately, for the people that want him gone,
My
it doesn't
God.
look like he's going anywhere.
Cashman said that catching was clearly a problem. What happened between the Rays series and now?
Well, Stevenson is still an option. I don't know how great that makes you feel, but I feel like he's still there for the taking if you want him.
Seems more looking at relief, right-handed outfield bat. So Randy Arozarena is still an option. That's a right-handed outfield bat.
So is Heliot Ramos technically.
Heliot Ramos,
I would be happy
relief.
with
I
one of
mean,
those for sure. But you still need a catcher. To your point, Henry Davis is not the answer, unfortunately, because Henry Davis can't hit either. Although he might be getting a little better this year, but that's not the solution you need to the problem. So here's the Joel Sherman tweet. Let's talk about it. So Jeffers is the one that we've wanted the whole time, but the Twins decided to be buyers, unfortunately, and will still go nowhere while doing so. The Rockies, obviously, the Hunter Goodman thing was always going to be tough because he had 4 years of control. Despite how bad they are, like that's a difficult trade to make when you don't have much else going on in Colorado. And then like I already talked about Henry Davis. Like I said, Herrera, Heim, and Stevenson, I guess, might be your last three. I don't know if there's anyone else I can't think of since Langoliers got hurt. That's about it, I think. Or Higgy, too. I'll still waiting for the ring since the Rangers are selling. I don't watch them get Higgy back.
this is depressing, man. I mean, they're not. This is crazy. This is a horrible deadline. This is really, really bad.
Yeah, it's getting a nice C plus for sure. Maybe even a C if they don't do anything else in the next hour. You can't get. All right, so let's try to talk about the positive stuff. So Luis Garcia Jr. I think is a great add to this team. He's basically going to take Goldschmidt's role against righty, so that's going to help the lineup a lot.
Hmm.
I'm not even concerned about the if and when everyone gets back thing because I'm still not even convinced that everyone is coming back together this year. That's where I
Yeah.
stand right now when you talk about Judge and Stanton. So I don't really care about those problems right now. And if it isn't, it's not going to be an issue really because they're just going to rotate
Yankees are
Garcia.
working on a trade for Giants Heliot Ramos.
Oh, look at us go.
Ken Rosenthal.
Look at us go. That's live reporting on the fly
Okay.
before it even gets tweeted.
Okay.
I did this before. I have good news for you. I did this before. You want to hear it? When I was on Instagram live, I spoke the Robbie Ray trade to the Padres into existence before I saw it on Twitter on the thing, and it actually happened. Like I didn't even see that there was interest, and I said they should do the trade. So let's try again. The Yankees and Elliot Ramos would be a pretty good fit for a few different reasons. The only issue with Ramos is that he's allergic to walking for some reason, unfortunately.
And that's a theme of Luis Garcia as well as allergic to walking. He has like a 4% walk rate.
But his slug is 560, so
Hmm.
I'm
You
okay
can't
with it, I
complain about the
guess.
slug. Yeah, I can't
Garcia
complain.
is definitely a free swinger. But here it is, Ken Rosenthal, the second best reporter in baseball, probably, or third, I guess, depending how you look at it. But that he's very credible, and the Yankees have to get this done. Like, if you're not
Hmm.
going to get a catcher, you need to do this at a minimum. Like, there has to be a right-handed bat. Like, I've been talking about it all year, basically. Even before Stanton went down, we felt this team needed right-handed bats. Do you regret not signing Okamoto after the year he's having with Toronto? Probably. It hasn't been perfect, but he's still very much better than any third base production you're getting out of
I
this
mean,
team.
yeah, and you better hope and pray that Heliot Ramos really performs. you better hope and pray Elliot Ramos performs.
Yeah, Okamoto was a 750 OPS, by the way, but 70 ribbies, and 24 homers. I would easily take that right now for what
Oh
the Yankees
yeah.
are getting. But, yeah, Ramos, let's do some Ramos stuff here because he's an intriguing player to me.
Okay.
I did cover him. Is there
The
something else?
Savant the Savant looks pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to go to that then. That sounds good.
There's a little bit of red, obviously ninth percentile BB percent,
I'm going to look up something fun.
17th percentile K percent,
He does pull the ball. He does hit the ball the other way, which is good for Yankee Stadium. Trying
below
to see
average
how
defender.
we
He
knew
would
that.
have he would
He would
have
have four more
13
home
home
runs.
runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there isn't on the career six more. His let me see everything. I'm gonna send the chart here too. His his batted balls, his spray chart's nice because it's 32% pull, 40 straight, and 25 oppo.
Okay.
Um,
I mean,
so here we go. He has a 728 OPS, which isn't amazing in hindsight, but when I took a picture on the board the other day, I'm pretty sure that'd be the second best OPS in the Yankees.
and we got to think about it this way:
Well,
when we
third
all get
now at
health,
Luis Garcia's, but you know what I
when
mean.
we all get healthy, it's going to be Elliot Ramos in the outfield instead of Trent Grisham.
Which is something I would welcome at this point, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because I think the big sleep has been sleeping all season right now. And
Yep.
he had a good day, one good game, but like his numbers have been dreadful. I mean, and you need someone to protect this lineup against lefties, and that's what Elliot Ramos does. I'm going to do his career splits too when we're done with this. I also got to interview him with the WBC in Puerto Rico, so this would be a personal cool story for me if they got him. But and I do like the added Garcia too. All right, so here we go. Elliot Ramos. Here's his batted ball data that you were referring to. As you can see, the walk percentage. I'm sorry, you can't because there's a caption in the way. Is awful at like 9%. It looks like, so that's a problem. But he does put the bat on the ball, which is something this Yankees lineup needs. And there is some good stuff you could like as well, like the velo, the barrel, the hard hit, the expected BA and slug, and even the sweet spot's not that great. The bat speed's like middle tier. So I mean, there is a lot of stuff you kind of like from this. His best year was 2024, and he was an All Star at 791 OPS, and he's still only 26 years old. So there is room for him to improve. It's not like he's a finished product.
Yankees still working on acquiring bats. Their run production is down more than a run since Judge went on IL. John Heyman. Still working on acquiring bats.
Someone told me it's
So,
done, but I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if there's more shit I haven't looked at.
Twins have no plans on trading catcher Ryan Jeffers today.
It's over.
Fine send.
Fuck. All right. Well. So. Yeah, it sucks. 158 Ks for Ramos is a lot. I thought he didn't strike out that much. That's odd. I gotta check the numbers a little bit better. Well, at this point, beggars can't be choosers, so I don't know, really. Unfortunately, there. There's nothing else for them to really do. I mean, you would like Randy Rosarina, I guess, but like I still don't fully buy that just because they got Taylor Ward, unless they're trying to swap Randy for something. But like, I'm not sure what the Yankees could give that would entice the Mariners to give them Ramsey right now. I'm not. I mean, there is stuff, I guess, but like, what the Mariners need, like bullpen help maybe for Ramsey, but they need bats too. Yeah, he is whiffing more than usual this year. Yeah, because the previous seasons it was a lot less. He only had 135 last year and 518 at bats. Now he's up to 158 and 620 at bats. Oh no, that was last year. Why? Oh, he said 150. Oh, I'm getting all confused. He has 82 Ks this year. Last year was 158. It's not awful for today's baseball anyway. I mean,
I mean,
it's still
at this
average.
point, at this
Yeah.
point, I would be so excited if we got Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah,
I
it
would
could be
be.
a Ramos and Stevenson.
I was a guy that was saying that if you walked away with Tyler Stevenson as your catcher,
All right, yeah, the Yankees are still trying for Stevenson apparently, and even Hunter Goodman. I've heard. I'm confirming the reports about Ramos that the Yankees are working to get it done, but
Hunter Goodman.
nothing's no Elliot Ramos. The Yankees are
Oh,
trying to get that one done, as we said. They are, yeah, they're trying for Goodman and Stevenson apparently, and the Jeffers thing is being echoed because of what Feinstein said and just like the general way the Twins have been operating. Should probably retweet that one. Yeah, bro. I mean, Elliot Ramos, 26, won't be a free agent until 2030, as we said. So this could be like the way to let Trent Grisham walk, like you were saying, basically.
hmm.
There's more stuff coming out about Ramos. It's heating up. A lot of stuff.
Yep.
Heyman,
Oh,
Rosenthal. Yankees are moving towards a deal, but a
Sherman.
lot. So, all right, yeah. Sherman said they're moving towards it. I actually Sherman up. He got rid of it. Uh oh. It's that
He
time
got
of
rid of.
year.
Oh no.
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh
Let me
no.
see. Is it back? Because I wasn't able to retweet it.
No,
Um.
he edited it. He edited it.
All right. Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find it.
I got it. I got it. It's up. It's up. The
All
Yankees are
right.
moving towards a deal for Giants outfielder Helio Ramos, but it pending medical review at least. So is it at the medical review point? We don't know.
Moises Balsteros went back to Anaheim in that deal for
Mhm.
Ryan Serafin.
Red
I,
Sox have made Marcelo Meyer available.
I'm surprised he didn't go in the Adley deal. I guess they have too many infielders. I did talk about Ramos on my IG live this morning too, actually, or this afternoon, but I didn't have any information. All right, yep, Sherman has it out. Let me put the tweet into the space. So let's Elliot Ramos. I mean, he probably hits 5 or 6 in the order, I guess. Maybe like higher in certain situations with this current concoction lineup. So let's say you get Ramos, and let's humor the people here and say you get Stevenson and like Luis Garcia. Like, how would you consider that?
Helio Ramos doesn't really push anything for me. I'd still say C. I'll still say C.
What do you think? What if they did like a good reliever like a Riley O'Brien or Morahone somehow?
And Morahone,
One of them.
probably a B.
I think Morahone's still possible. But let's talk about Ramos's fit in the roster and lineup. Like, where would you put him, and like, who do you think gets kicked off the roster? I guess Jones goes back down most likely, or Dominguez probably, right? One of them.
I
If
would
they
say
don't get
Dominguez
trade, oh,
probably.
dude, they might be in the trade. One of them probably. They're probably. Oh shit! I just realized that's. Oh my god, they're probably gonna
Well,
trade one of them. Holy shit! Because they
we're
have to get
gonna
rid of one of them probably.
we're gonna have to watch this because
Do you think Rosario's
Dominguez
spot is
is
in
in the
jeopardy?
lineup. Dominguez is in the lineup. So if he's scratched, he's in the trade.
You gotta see nothing yet. Is Spencer Jones in the lineup?
No. Oh yes, he is. Yes.
So we gotta watch both of them.
Volpe is not in the lineup.
Imagine. That'd be a plot twist. But they didn't get an infield to replace him unless they're calling up George. I don't know. I guess that's what you would do.
But
But
yeah, we gotta wait for these.
do you think Rosario's spot is safe on this team?
No, 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 no. Rosario's spot is not safe at all.
Who
But
do
they're
you
not
think
gonna replace him.
who do
Like
you think is safe like in terms of the deadline? Like who's gonna be the next guy to go down or something if they do get Ramos? I guess one of the outfielders if they're not in the trade, right?
I mean, Dominguez and Jones are in the lineup. Schumann already got demoted for Garcia.
Thank God.
It would be Caballero. I mean, I think Volpe has to be in this.
Oh, you
Unless
actually think
so,
he's in the
unless
deal? He'll go to
unless
San
somebody gets
Francisco?
scratched. Unless somebody that gets scratched, I bet you Volpe is in this
We're
deal.
getting some chats. Volpe goes down? Maybe. Or Caballero? No, he can't. Actually, maybe he could, but like they wouldn't send him down. I don't think?
Because this guy, Ramos has a good amount of control on him, so he's gonna
Okay,
have.
I heard the deal's pretty much done for Ramos.
You heard it
Yeah, I don't know what anything is. Let me try to see.
from who?
I can't say otherwise. I know that's how I lose my sources, but
Mm.
um, it's nothing too crazy. But it is a trusted source that gives me good information, so I'll just leave it at that. So let's see if that lines up. I'm not saying it's a done yet, but we're hearing that it's getting towards that direction. That's we'll put it that way. Hey,
Passing, passing.
is it done?
The New York Yankees are finalizing a deal to acquire Heli Ramos.
Oh, that was quick.
Yankees have seeked right, and if it clears medicals, Ramos will provide. Okay. All right. So
Here it is.
that's
2 for 2 today with cooking up trades and
all
manifesting
right.
trades. All right. So the Yankees get Elliot Ramos. Now we have to see the rest of the information.
Yep.
I might have to. I might. I might let you man it for a bit to do a live video quick and come back. Is that cool?
Live video for Instagram.
No, for just to record so I can post it for Ramos,
Oh,
maybe.
okay. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
gotta see, but let me see. I gotta wait. Let me. I gotta put in the thing.
Yeah, wait for the.
I gotta do my Instagram was cooking too. I gotta use that. Damn, that was crazy.
Everyone on the Angels is available except Mike Trout.
And he should be the one that's most available. Elliot Ramos.
Okay. This year against lefties, it's 292, 343, 492, 835 OPS, 127 WRC plus. So just stacking that left-handed lineup.
The Yankees finally get a
Okay, now.
right-handed hitter.
Oh no, Lalane.
Wow. Who else? Let's hear it.
So right now, Feinstein said Lalane is believed to be the primary prospect. No, nothing else.
There's gotta be small ones. So here we go. Henry Lalane in the mix, and I had a feeling he was gonna get flipped this deadline. I did put him in a
Damn.
lock trade yesterday, but I don't think it was for Ramos. Um, wow. I mean, the Yankees needed a right-handed hitter, though.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the fit now that he's here. Like, do you think he ends up hitting like 5 or 6 or something? And like, who?
Yeah,
Like, go ahead.
I think he could be a middle of the order bat. Especially against left-handed pitching. I don't think he'll play a lot versus right-handed pitching.
I think he will with this current lineup configuration, though.
Yeah,
Like right
yeah.
now, probably. Like,
He's the leadoff hitter for the Giants. I
would
think.
they lead him off? I don't know if his on base
No.
is good enough for that. No, it's like it's 304, but I mean, I like this move a lot because they had to get a right-handed hitter. It's just it does leave some questions for the future. Like you were talking about before, how would they play the defense? You think if like they wanted to play Ramos instead of Grisham, like who would play center? I guess Jones if he doesn't get sent down or traded, right?
I don't think there's a possibility that Jones goes down. He could get traded, but like
I don't think
Jones has
he's
been
not in this
spectacular.
deal probably.
No way. He's in the lineup, so he'd have to get scratched.
Do you think Dominguez is in this deal? Nah, they would have said it probably. Unless
Yeah, that would have been the primary guy.
someone was like, "Hey, but they didn't overpay for they didn't overpay for they didn't overpay for Adley." Is that what Twitter wants out of me? I think there's only one more prospect.
Jack Curry. I would be very surprised if we don't see George Lombard in the majors soon. Yeah, I think it's just going to be that August 15th window where we get the extra year of control out of him.
Who, George?
Yeah.
We'll see. So it still feels
Yeah,
like
exactly. And he's the best defender out of all of them too, and offensively he's been outperforming both of them. Brewers get Antonio Santazella.
Santatella. Yeah, no, that is true. Jones probably shouldn't go down. I guess Dominguez could go down if he's not traded for Ramos. I'm assuming that would probably be the move. I guess, like, I don't know. It's going to be a clunky roster fit. The thing with Lombard that you shared.
I mean, I'm still waiting on a catcher, man.
Yeah, like I said, it feels incomplete.
45 minutes, so we need a catcher, man. Please, Cashman.
It's going to be Stevenson.
It has to be Stevenson.
Unless they
There's,
overpay, unless they imagine a Hail Mary nuke for Goodman somehow.
I don't care if they overpay for Goodman. To be honest, George Lombard wouldn't be in that deal.
For Goodman, no, absolutely not.
We could send Dax.
They
We could
would
send
never.
ERC. We could send
Warren.
Legrand.
Warren Weathers, how many of those guys could
Warren.
go?
Any of them.
So let's see what else is trickling in on this deal for Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos was mid-interview, I think, when he said Susan Schlosser posted. Ramos just said, "I'm a Yankee. I just found out right now."
Oh my God. 127 WCR plus against lefties. That's good for Ramos.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting on the rest of this return.
Yeah, then I'll do my little video quick.
Braves are trading Eli White to the Red Sox. Is this the return? No.
Yeah, it still says finalizing for some stuff, but it's a done deal. So, I mean, it's something. Milane is a hefty price, but Ramos does have a lot of years of control, so I can't be too surprised.
Okay.
We want Goodman and Pinch.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I mean, if that happens, man, I would be so excited, man.
Okay, so we have some news now. Milane's probably in this deal. So let's play some lineup games. I guess you could do Ramos and left, like Grisham in center, Jones and right if you wanted to, or something like that. You could play Garcia first and DH Rice, and then you could do Jazz, Volpe, or Caballero and McMahon, I guess, against righties maybe. But then with Grisham, I don't know how much Ramos will play against righties in the beginning. It's still not a great lineup, but it's at least watchable now. I think again in the beginning, I would like to see both guys play against the righties and the lefties. Like I want to see Luis Garcia against lefties in certain situations. I want to see Ramos against righties in the beginning, especially with how poor this lineup looks now.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Jones
Yeah.
and left,
Joel Sherman just confirmed it.
Meyer to Giants. Who's Meyer?
Yeah, Marcelo Mayer to the Giants.
Did they?
For Eric Miller. I wish the Yankees got Eric Miller.
He's a reliever?
Yeah.
Wow. Yup, it's official.
From Ken.
An agreement.
Uh, 40 minutes till pencils down.
Oh boy. Alright, let's talk about the Mets really quick, the transition. So, like, what are your thoughts on their sell-off and, like, all the guys they got rid of? And Clay Holmes still has to get going, I think. And then they're done, basically. No, Clay Holmes on the Cubs. Oh, the Mets did it all, I think. I think they're done, except for
Luis Robert.
It's the only one that's going to be hard to trade. But maybe they get him off before 6.
Yeah, that's what Joel Sherman said.
So do you think the Mets did a good sell-off?
I don't think so. I think they could have done better. I think they could have gotten more out of Weaver. More. I think they could have at least gotten top 100 out of Holmes.
Well, they did get a second-ranked prospect in the org, though.
Hmm.
I think it was
That is true.
okay. I don't think it was overwhelming. I think it was just fine, honestly. I wouldn't call it a home run by any means, but they did what they had to, and they stockpiled assets in the farm system.
Yeah, I think they could have done better on the Freddie Peralta trade,
I
but
don't know.
like
That was
that
tough
was a
because like
pretty
he
weird
played
trade.
so poorly this year, but he's
Yeah,
normally not
and
like
he's a
that
rental.
bad. Yeah. The thing that really messed the Yankees up was the Jeffers situation.
Hmm.
That's what happened. But the Yankees still like I don't know. Adley to me like I'm upset about the situation, but like Adley's not like this world class hitter. Like we don't need to put him on a pedestal, but he is better than what the Yankees have now, and he's a good defender. So I'm not going to say he's a bad player, but it's not like he's a power monster, like an amazing hitter by any means. But he's better than what they have now. I get it.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't believe that we're gonna exit this deadline with no catcher. There's just no way in hell that happens.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I still don't feel great about the Yankees in the playoffs or anything with this current lineup, even if you get some guys back. So let's talk about Garcia's fit and then Judge. So like, do you envision Garcia getting an uptick at Yankee Stadium with the well how red his baseball savant page is and the short porch?
I mean, he was bleeding red in that Savant page. I think he would have three more home runs at Yankee Stadium. It was. I think it was three.
I'm actually really excited about this deal because I feel like this is the guy that's actually breaking out offensively. And the
Yeah,
fact that
and
they acquired it for almost peanuts is actually not being talked about enough.
yeah, I do like the prospects that we sent over. I think Grable
Yeah,
was a
me
guy that
too.
could impact the bullpen a lot next year, and Siebert's a very highly touted prospect
Yeah,
who's.
no, I know who they are. It's just like I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it's not like a big thing to
Hmm.
give up because like the highest ranked prospect was 14. And now Lalane getting traded, I think is what? How high did Lalane get up to 8 or something? Because he's probably he's obviously the highest ranked guy traded now.
Fifth,
Oh, he did
fifth.
get all the way up to fifth. Wow,
Yeah.
damn. So the Yankees trade their fifth ranked prospect for Elliot Ramos. I was not expecting that. All right, here is Garcia's page, and it is gorgeous.
It is beautiful, man. I mean, you just love to see this, especially the expected batting average. You love to see it that high. Um,
Wow.
doesn't whiff a lot, chases a ton though.
Which is odd that those two things go
Hmm.
together, but
Yeah,
maybe it's like Vladdy Guerrero syndrome with him. I don't know,
yeah.
because that was a similar thing. But yeah,
Ooh,
everything is good. What's
Caden
going on?
Kent is in the deal.
Wow, he's going back to San Francisco. No way! It's so nostalgia.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I wrote about Caden Kent.
I yeah,
Um,
wow, that's crazy.
he's having a really good year this year.
Who put it out?
Feinsand?
I'm still looking for it. He has an 847 OPS career against lefties, Ramos.
Hmm.
I think that's it, bro. It's two prospects. That's it.
Hmm.
It's
That's
gonna
got to
be.
be it.
That's it. Yeah, it can't be any more than that. I mean, wow.
Kent and Milane, I feel like that's a pretty big overpay. Not big, but I feel like that's an overpay. Put it in your
Machine.
trade values site.
Yeah, I was actually just on that now. But yeah, back to like what you were saying with the Mets. I just feel like it's a B deadline for them. Like it's just okay. Like maybe a B minus. I mean, I think the guy they got back for Luke Weaver is saying is decent, but you never know. All these prospects are suspects until proven otherwise. So maybe the guys wants up being better or worse than we thought.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, a change of scenery helps a lot
Okay,
in
well,
play.
when I was looking up Ramos the other
Ooh,
day,
Heyman, Yankees still inquiring on a righty hitters, bullpen help, backup catchers. Backup catchers?
Yeah, why
I don't like
backups?
that.
We need to start it. What the fuck?
I don't like that. That sounds like Jonah Heim to me.
That's not great. I,
That
I,
sounds like Jonah Heim
I
to
tried
me.
to prepare you, unfortunately. Okay, so when I was looking at this the other day, tonight Ramos was a 9 trade value. Unfortunately, I never put that trade on the internet, but oh well. Ramos was a 9 trade value. Yankees definitely overpaid here, from what I could see.
Hmm.
But we'll have to take a look to see if anything updated. Because Lalane's like a 13.5. I did put Caden Ken in a deal, but it wasn't this one. So it's a moderate over. It's like this site's being stupid. Hold on. Damn it. Well, all right. I mean, I know what the number is, so it's just it's not letting me click the bottom tab. Oh, there it goes. Finally, Jesus. So let me see what Ramos is. It does still have him on the Giants, thankfully. Yeah, it's a moderate overpay. I'll show it to you. But I think there's a couple things in play here. They knew the Yankees were desperate. A, B is that Ramos is a free agent until 2030, and that's extremely valuable. And
Hmm.
I'm sure there's something the Yankees think they could fix with Ramos, obviously. But like, why? I don't know. It has to lead to something else, because like, if once everyone returns, I'm not counting Stan. I'm not even viewing Stan on the roster board anymore, really. But like, even next year, like it does bring a lot of questions up of like what could happen.
Yep.
All right, well here it is, the overpay. It's like a 16 to a 10. So you could say it's definitely a little bit overpay. But again, like all this stuff isn't always accurate, but I do think it was a slight overpay probably, even though I think it's a good move for the Yankees.
Hmm.
It's like a B trade, I'd say, because like it is
Yeah.
a trade the Yankees had to make, but like didn't wasn't like that clean what you had to give up.
Yep. I agree. But we still I don't we're gonna get fucking Jonah Heim, man. We're gonna get Jonah Heim.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big deal. That's definitely a big deal that just took place. Jonah Heim is very possible. I wouldn't rule out Ivan Herrera still.
The Yankees are playing the Cardinals. I would love an Ivan Herrera. Riley O'Brien.
Yeah, I'm betting the teams are talking right now. They've made trades before.
But if we get an Ivan Herrera, man, I would love that.
All right,
Honestly.
I am gonna go to the video. I think quickly, so
Okay.
I'll be right back before 6 o'clock. Hopefully sooner.
All right. Well, we're just waiting on more stuff to happen. Let's see what Kai Rogers is saying about this.
It's Julian. It's been a crazy day for trade deadline. I'm gonna start with the Yankees and Elliot Ramos. And yes, I know it's not the biggest move of the day.
Yeah, it was an overpay, unfortunately, but I think it was a needed trade. I think the Yankees needed to bolster their versed left-handed pitching um lineup, and they did just that, getting a 127 WRC plus guy this year against left-handed pitching. Also take them out of Oracle Park, which is a prison. Um, Maybe he can have more success over in Yankee Stadium, but it was an overpay, definitely. Henry Lane was a very good prospect. I was watching him a lot this year. Yeah, his defense could definitely get a lot better um in Yankee Stadium just because of the dimensions and how much smaller it is than Oracle Park. But yeah, the defensive metrics don't look good right now out of Oracle. He's a negative defender, negative batting runs value as well. So 30 minutes, 30 minutes, and this is over. Yeah, so it's just Caden Kent and Henry Lillian. I wish Eric Miller was in that deal. I really wish Eric Miller was in that deal. Bobby Malone. But yeah, I think this has been a very bad deadline for the Yankees so far. Luis Garcia is a great guy to get. Um, Fills a need versus right-handed pitching, and he's been extremely hot since the start of June, and obviously the Yankees bats have gone ice cold ever since Aaron Judge went down. So it was a good get. Definitely not enough to go along with Elliot Ramos, but 30 minutes. It's been quiet. Yeah, I think they need to trade Dominguez as well. I don't know why they would hold on to Dominguez right now, especially we're going to have to watch this lineup, see if anyone scratches, especially because they're picking up Elliot Ramos. I don't see a need for Jason Dominguez anymore with all these outfielders. Oh, Foster Griffin to the Guardians. Oh shit, 30 minutes to go and they send Foster Griffin to the Guardians. Wow, Guardians have a good rotation. Holy shit, that's a bomb. Wow, that's gonna help us. Still need a reliever and a righty catcher, Lats and Higgy for Jason Volpe and Hassan's right. I mean, yeah, I would love that. I don't really care about if we give up Jason or Volpe. Hess would be the prospect that would need to go in that deal. Um, but yeah, that sounds like a fair deal. I mean, Lats has a lot of control on him. Higgy does really well against left-handed pitching. Obviously familiar with the organization as well, so Did you see? Did you
Okay,
see?
which yeah, the Guardians got Foster Griffin.
Yep.
So the Yankees are shopping for a reliever still. I don't know about the catcher. This is not good, bro. I'm starting to get worried as well. Do they at least get Stevenson in here, like just to get a body? Like I don't know. I mean, Stevenson's at least decent, and he's righty, which is nice. But I'm not sure if that's even going to happen at this point. Not good. I don't understand how you can not get a catcher when it's the biggest weakness on the roster. So like,
I don't
again, it's
understand it at all.
incomplete, and the Yankees always leave one position incomplete, and they never fix it, and they pay the price in October. That's the same thing that's going to happen this year in October. So I will remember this quake, and like when you're sitting here in October, wondering why the Yankees didn't win, this is going to be the reason why they didn't win. And it's just embarrassing, honestly. And there's 25 minutes left, so maybe they save it, but I'm not going to
If they can
expect
hit
that.
a buzzer beater right now and get a higher tier catcher, I would love it.
So the
And I would
Guardians
hurry.
getting Foster Griffin is such a sneaky Guardians move that's
Yeah.
insane. That he's gonna be a dog for them. Watch.
Yep. It's a rental too, so like I wonder what this package is.
It has to be a lock because he's not making long. He's pitching
He's an
really
all
well.
star. He's an all star.
Yeah. So and Ramos like it was an All Star 24. Um, yeah, Kent was in the trade. Yes. Someone said overpay. Still need to leave a righty catcher. Lat's
Yo,
big for Jason Volpe and Hess sounds right.
you don't know how happy an O'Brien and Herrera deal would make me right now.
I've been talking about it for so long. Could it actually come through?
25 minutes, man. Give
I
me
don't
Ivan
know.
Herrera.
Don't know. Get it some text. Anything? No, nothing. I think we're dying down. It's a bunch of shit. Someone texted me, "What the hell he ate?" No, that's good. That's rich.
Ooh. Austin Wells last 36 games, 280 average, 925 OPS.
It's over. They're gonna try to sell us that that's legit.
Ooh, Twins are acquiring Jeff Hoffman.
Damn, the Twins are really buying. They're not selling Jeffers, bro. It's over. It's been over. The
Oh,
Twins are doing all this to get bounced in the first round of the wild card.
yeah, for real, dude.
Really valiant effort by the Twins.
Dude, I hope they get the Yankees in the wild card, man. I mean, who are they gonna send up?
That
They're
would
gonna
be
send up.
hysterical.
They're gonna send up Joe Ryan against Cam Schlittler, and then Dean Kramer versus Max Fried.
Yeah, Taj Bradley resurgence is real. Don't be sleeping on Taj Bradley.
That's true.
Nah, I mean, Taj is still a mid-tier starting pitcher, honestly. So I mean, really not much to say there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean the Twins are trying. I give them credit. At least they are buying and not just doing nothing. At least there are.
Yep.
So, but it's unfortunate because the Jeffers situation and the Twins will get bounced in the first round of the playoffs if they even make it. It's a complete of fate with them, but they think they're going to buy and not sell and pending free agents. So let them do them, I guess. The Yankees
Yeah.
still have no catcher. Like, oh god, yeah. Like, how do you? I just don't know, bro.
This is really bad. We need a catcher, man.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Oh,
But
they're getting 4 players for Foster Griffin.
damn. Yeah, this Yankees deadline gets like a C plus to me right now. I can't even say a B minus because there's no catcher and there's no bullpen arm, which also makes no sense because they're literally a bullpen arm short. Unless they're just gonna do the thing to put Weathers of Warren in there, and that'll be their eighth person, and they're just gonna roll with Severely, Hill, Yarbo, which I wouldn't recommend, obviously, Blackburn. Now Kevin Castro is back, taking up that revolving door spot we've
Yep.
been talking about all year, which they still haven't fixed. So, and then they obviously have Bednar, Cruz, and Hedrick.
I
So
mean, they have to be getting another bullpen arm. They
they
have to be.
they literally cleared it out, so I thought they
Hmm.
would for sure.
No, they have to be.
Well, there was definitely something going on with Morejon last night, but I think it was falsely reported that the Padres rejected the offer when the Yankees rejected it when they
Yeah,
wanted Will Warren for him or something.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
there a chance that gets
That was
revisited
poop.
really quick in 20 minutes, and as the Yankees can look for a high leverage arm? Although the Padres did get Robbie Ray to try to fix some of their starting rotation issues, but they could still use another starter, I would argue. But
Hmm.
that will help them.
Ooh, the
Um,
Astros had extensive talks about Foster Griffin.
Oh yeah, I know they tried. That's right. They were in that mix. Um, Obviously, Ramos is not the best defender either, as we kind of hinted at before. Um, so
Eovaldi is not going to get traded today from John Mercy.
okay, I wonder. Oh God, yeah, we're smoking time here. On to 20
19.
minutes.
I mean, there's no way they don't make another trade. 100%. No way. No way. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that at all.
Is there another deal to be had in these next few minutes?
I don't know, man. Parker Messick, Gavin Williams, Foster Griffin, Tanner Bybee, Joey Cantillo.
All the losing this first round of the playoffs still. No, maybe the second, but no past that.
Yeah.
Guardian ceiling is always going to be the ALCS for now. There was that one year they should have won the World Series, but they choked,
They choked.
and the Cubs broke the curse.
Jeff Hoffman for Dazen Hill, John Klein, and Demori Pena. Let's see that return. Twins pipeline.
What are the other trades that stood out to you? How about an interesting trade today is definitely Jose Soriano. And after they trade Gosman away, I know Soriano has a little more control, but that seems like an interesting deal to me because, like, I think it's a good move, but it's not going to help them this year. So I don't see the full value in it, maybe that I should. But again, I guess we'll see what happens next year.
And Joel Sherman said that. Did you see the Joel Sherman tweet where people were calling the Blue Jays about Jose Soriano after he got traded?
Oh yeah, I think so. And then they also flipped Varshow for Spencer Arrighetti, which I think is a good move for them because Arrighetti has a lot of tantalizing stuff. He just can't put it all together. So maybe the Blue Jays could fix him.
Ooh, the Cardinals are trading Lars Nootbaar. Where?
It would have been Yankees if it wasn't for the other deals.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
This is not a real.
I'm trying to look to see where's Lars going. Maybe there's still a shot for Herrera, Riley O'Brien. The buzzer ain't sounding yet.
Yep. Just walked out. Bring back. Just walked out to bring Lars Nootbaar from the bullpen, and he's getting hugs from coach. He's being traded. Let's see where this is going. This is not the Yankees. This is not the Yankees.
Imagine it was. That'd be like, what the hell's going on? I wonder.
This is not the Yankees.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, no way they get another lefty.
If they do, then
Okay.
Judge is toast for the year. But
Yeah. Okay. Got the Guardians thing back.
wait, what team is it? Do we know?
We don't know yet.
We still don't. Oh shit. Well, we're down to 16 minutes. Is Cashman really gonna go down like this without a catcher or bullpen?
Whoa. The Guardians just got Foster Griffin for 4 unranked prospects.
Wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's because he
4.
only has a year left on his deal, but still.
Wow. That's a steal.
.835 OPS versus lefties for Jack Curry. Had a combined 43 homers in 24 and 25.
Please, Cashman, 14 minutes, man. 14 minutes.
I really wonder how the final minutes of the deadline go. It's going to be so stressful for both sides.
Last year it was Camilo Duvall.
It's the
at
Padres
buzzer.
going for Lars Nootbaar.
Really? Where?
Yeah, Burleson or Lardick to fill lefty need. John Heyman a minute ago.
Fuck, that motherfucker has me blocked.
Oh boy. I can't imagine what you could have did to him.
Just too many Arson Judge replies.
That'll do it. That's the best way to get blocked by Jonathan Heyman.
Yep.
That's a tough one, but at the
I had
same
to create another account to turn on his post notifications on.
that sucks. And unfortunately, you do need them because he does get the Boris clients and a few other things.
Yeah,
So,
he does.
You gotta give him credit where credit's due. Does he have a perfect track record? No, but most people don't. Even with the Phillies move for Horizon Raleigh, there's still. Oh, the Phillies got. Oh, yeah, they got Brooks Raley top.
Heyman even doubled down about the Will Warren Adrian Morejon news.
I know, which was weird to me.
Because it was already shot down by Brendan Cuddy.
Yeah, I know. That was the one thing I didn't quite understand. It was a good old-fashioned source off.
Yep.
Because anyone do anything crazy to beat the buzzer. Randy Rosarino's still out there, maybe. Reed Detmers, there was a false report he was going to the Cubs. To someone try to get him really quick. Hunter Green's name has been mentioned, but I don't see much traction there. I said, what were the starters? It was Holmes. He got traded to the Cubs. We'll see what Tyrone Taylor does. Detmers didn't get moved.
The Diamondbacks are getting Lars Nootbaar.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who would have expected that?
What? So was it a Heyman false report? What did Heyman say?
No, Heyman was correct. The Padres were searching for him. They didn't get him, though.
Yeah. So maybe they get Burleson.
Yeah, the Padres are looking at Burleson. They are.
I think he gets Burleson. I think they get Burleson.
They they gotta do something. They didn't get any bats. You're right, actually. Man, 10, 11 minutes left, and these idiots are still trying to do deals.
I need the Yankees to get a catcher, man.
Uh, yeah, the Yankees are not trading for an infielder with that quote from Jack Curry saying I would be very surprised if we don't see Lombard in the big league soon.
Yep, Ken Rosenthal confirmed. Diamondbacks. I'm surprised they're not going for pitching.
Bobby Malone is freaking out about the overpay for Elliot Ramos. I don't really think it's a big deal though, because where was Kaden Kent playing on this team? And Lalane is in high A, so like, I mean, it's not the end of the world here.
Definitely not the end of the world. I think
It's an overpay.
Lane
Yes, I have to admit it's an
definitely.
overpay. It is an overpay. But you know what? The people want to hold Cashman's feet to the fire for not
Hmm.
overpaying, so you can't yell at him when he does overpay.
Yeah,
Although maybe it's not the perfect player that people would want him to overpay for, I understand. But this is not a good deadline for bats. Clearly, I have to defend him a little bit because the bats have been moved have been pretty putrid in this market for the most part. Like, there's no high
I think
impact
we got the
bat.
best bat on the market. We got the
Probably
best
Luis
bat on the
Garcia
market.
Jr., right? Who would even be the second best? That's actually what I'm curious about. I don't even know. I guess a Rise, maybe? A Rise, probably,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, probably a rise.
Although a Rise plays every day and Garcia doesn't, that's the only thing. But um, who's having a better season? That's actually an interesting question. Might be close.
10 minutes.
Not good.
Oh my god.
This deadline is getting smoked, brother.
And there were so many reports about the Yankees being the most aggressive team and
I
being
told.
everywhere.
What did I say about those reports when we were talking about this the other day? Do you remember?
No.
I was like, don't pay attention to any of it. It's all nonsense. I don't care until I actually see action. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. And look at what's taking place now. I don't. Those reports mean nothing to me. Literally nothing. It's basically just like the
The
saying
Mets
that
are done.
Cashman's doing his job. Oh, the Mets are done with their sale. It's over.
Hmm. Anthony DeComo.
Okay. So the Mets fire sales happened, and it was glorious. Now, will they get more than 10,000 fans to show up to their games the rest of the year? Two nine new prospects in the top 30. Only one top 100, and it was the guy from the Cubs.
Oh, where is he? I must have missed him.
He's probably at the bottom. It is Jefferson Rojas is the top 100 though. He's probably all the way down or something. That's what Tacoma's saying at least. I mean, he could be wrong. You never know. People make mistakes all the time. But I figured he'd be ranked in the top 100 if he was their second ranked prospect though.
I don't see him.
That's odd. Maybe there's a new update he can see that we can't.
Oh no, he's 63rd. He's just right next to his teammate. Never
Oh, so
mind.
that the Clay
That's
Holmes
on
deal
me.
was the best Cubs deal then. I
Yeah,
mean Mets deal then.
yeah.
Especially. Oh, God, this is crazy, bro. Only 7 minutes. It's over, bro. We've been here before. There's not going to be a last minute trade to save the day. The Yankees are done. How do they not get a bullpen arm? That's
I
what
mean,
really
I'm
gets
not.
me.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way they're done. I don't believe it.
7 minutes, bro. What's going to come
I,
in to
I
save
don't
the
believe
day?
it.
We'll also allow for a few extra minutes because sometimes you get those late ones. So we don't
Yeah,
have to leave right at 6, but 6:10 to 6:15, we're definitely gone.
yeah.
This has been a fun stream, though. Thanks everyone that's popped in. We've got some good interactions today. Someone told me we were as high as 700 on Twitter before, I think, which is fun. Why is our thing not up now? I should see it. Where are we? Okay, sure.
DeComo said there's not much league interest in Luis Robert.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just traded him for like a slap, like a cash or something. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Wait, I was looking for something. I forgot what it was though. Oh boy. Oh, the stream's like randomly not coming up for me for some reason. What the hell? I don't know why. Unless I'm reposting too much. Oh yeah, I might be. Where is this thing? Oh yeah. Wow, we're close to 1,000 views. But okay, so this deadline for the Julian, this season's over. Yeah, the Yankees are cooked with this current roster. They're not going nowhere. Like I said, they're gonna make the playoffs and they're gonna lose in October. I mean, it's very simple what's gonna happen. The Yankees aren't getting a starting pitcher or anything near the caliber of player or near that caliber. Oh, a starting catcher? Oh no, yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know what the 931 is for, but
Please, Heyman. I'm just refreshing Heyman right now, just hoping and praying something happens.
the Yankees aren't getting a starting catcher, like he said, near that caliber of player. Yeah, this is a disappointing deadline right now. It's gonna get a C plus for me, just or a B plus, B minus at best. Probably a C plus because no catcher and bullpen help is ridiculous. I to not even get like Tyler Stevenson is beyond me. Just to at least have an effort to get a right-handed bat in here to make a difference in the catching position. And then the bullpen arm, you clear the space. So I guess they're just gonna do the thing we said. It's gonna be Weathers and Warren to the bullpen, and then they're gonna do Rodon in the rotation again. But I don't really like Weather. And in the postseason, you don't need Yarbo because he'll come out of the rotation, and Weathers will be the long man, and then Warren might go into the bullpen for the playoffs also. So the Yankees aren't going to trade another bullpen arm either. Their bullpen's set in their minds. And then they're going to hold out hope that LeGrande makes an appearance this year too. Oh, thank you.
Nash.
Yes, for the view. You're right. Yes.
Guardians getting Nate Lowe.
The Guardians quietly making things happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the Red Sox just punted on Marcelo Mayer, huh? How about that big prospect collection in Boston? Looks like a big bust.
Yeah.
Although Roman Anthony will return, I think, and then Campbell's starting off a little better in AAA. But I feel like how badly did the Red Sox overpay for Adley Rutschman?
I think it was pretty bad.
I gotta look at the trade values chart and see if it was worse than what the Yankees did.
It was horrible.
The website has it. I do want to see. I never got to talk about it, so I do want to do that before we go. But Garcia has 23 bombs, like 76 RBIs. He's gonna be a nice help for this lineup. And he's already batting third. I think he could hit anywhere towards like the top of the order, Garcia. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the Adley one. I've been waiting all day for this. So the Brewers get Stan Satella. Interesting. That's such a Brewers move too. Watch him cook for them too.
Miami is getting Victor Vodnik for Connor Norby. Oh shit!
I thought about Vodnik as a Yankees fit, but I think the Yankees are sick of Rockies relievers, so that might be banned. The Mets actually made out good in the Luke Weaver deal, apparently.
Did they?
Yeah.
Look at the Boston one. Did you see the Boston one?
Yeah, I found it. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a massive overpay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show it because everyone needs to see it. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this before. I don't think. I think they broke the machine.
Somebody, man.
The machine can't even process what they did.
2 minutes.
So there was a switch that made this deal go down to 79. I think Rivas isn't in anymore, but still, it's a 79-22 win for the Orioles in this deal.
Yep.
I mean, how could they not make the trade? Wow. And the Boston Red Sox are gutting their farm that was once highly touted. It doesn't look that highly touted anymore, but they did hold on to Arias.
Yep, they hold on to Arias throughout the deadline. They were looking for a long-term shortstop option. I
Wait,
mean,
let
I
me
thought,
read this. Yeah, let me read this comment quick because we're about to hit 6 o'clock. The season's a wrap, Julian. The Red Sox overpaid, but they haven't been under your control, and he's a switch hitter. Meanwhile, the Yankees didn't do anything. Yeah, it's fair. The Red Sox can afford to give that stuff up too, so I get it. The Yankees comp I saw would have been like Kilby has like ERC and something else. The Orioles, the Yankees didn't like the Mets or something. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, Judge is not coming back this season.
You think that is that your conclusion from today?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I don't know if that's my conclusion, but
I mean, if
maybe.
they think Judge is coming back this season, this is an unacceptable deadline. Extremely unacceptable. We have so many holes. The catcher position is a black hole, and they did fucking nothing about it. They didn't even get a backup for Austin Wells, and they're gonna send out Ali Sanchez against lefties. I mean,
Yeah, bro, this is really bad. But I think what Max is saying is right. Basically, I think the Yankees are cooked in the playoffs with this current team. The Red Sox might end up winning this division and catching both the Yankees and the Rays. Although the Rays did some house cleaning today a little bit with Peralta, and who else did the Rays get? There was another good move we liked from Tampa Bay. Who was it?
uh, Liam Hicks.
Yes. So, do you expect? Is there actually like? I'm gonna say something crazy. The Yankees might be a third place team by the end of the season.
Yep, Yankees are done. Joel Sherman was told the Yankees made no other trades beyond Garcia Jr. and Ramos.
That is ridiculous. All right, so we do have Casey Mize to the Padres. The Padres beat the buzzer with Casey Mize.
Wait, who?
Casey Mize, Padres.
Oh my God.
Damn. And the
Oh
Pirates
my.
beat the buzzer for Kirby Yates, which doesn't mean nearly as much, but damn, dude. Man, the Padres are cooking again. AJ Preller does it again. He gets Mize and Robbie Ray. Wow. I wonder
Yep,
what went
Jack
back in the
Curry.
deal.
Yankees are done.
Damn.
No reliever, no catcher. Unreal, man.
Lombard, well, if you want something to be excited about, Lombard's definitely getting called up soon. So at least there's that. But yeah, bro, now the series deadline, final grade and reflection, C plus, maybe C. Mets do a better deadline with their sell off. Their sell off gets a B minus. The Yankees get a C plus.
And C minus for me. I mean, they didn't fill any holes. Um, they clunked up the roster with Luis Garcia Jr., who's a very good hitter, horrible fielder. It's a C minus. C. So I'll give him a C because of Luis Garcia Jr.
Yeah, only reason I'm doing the plus is because you did get two hitters that are under control that I think can be long term pieces that can help this lineup, but it's not like enough to help this current version of the Yankees. Max has a good point. If Judge isn't coming back, the season is over anyway. I agree with that. It's been like this for 5 years. I basically agree with that. If Judge isn't healthy, there's a major hole. Yep. Then they don't need this team. They don't trust this team. I don't blame them. Volpe got to go down as well. I mean, yeah, the problem with Volpe, I guess you could do that swap for Lombard, maybe. Maybe that's when it happens. But then you
But
still
why
have,
keep Volpe? Why keep him if
I
we're gonna
don't
call
know.
up Lombard? Like,
Unless if, like, well, that's another roster decision we need to talk ourselves through. Do you think there's any shot, like, I don't even know, because like, unless they're gonna have George play third and they do something with Rosario or McMahon, maybe.
fucking terrible.
Well, Jazz is still
Yeah.
here for now, but
First left-handed though,
oh
maybe.
yeah, maybe. I guess they could do that. Oh, next year if he sticks around, yeah. I would like Brandon Lau for sure. But that's an off-season thing. Like, do you think like so do you think like McMahon or Rosario? You said you think Rosario's spot isn't safe. McMahon they're probably stuck with, but if they call up Lombard, Caballero's probably gonna stay because he's the perfect bench player. But to your point, like if it was gonna be Volpe for Lombard, which would be a crazy move just because of like the meaning of it, like the shifting of gears of like how they thought Volpe was gonna be that guy. Like that would be a very interesting move if it goes Volpe for Lombard.
Yeah, definitely. And it would it would make really no sense why they wouldn't trade somebody if they're willing to send somebody down or DFA somebody.
Bro, and they still don't have a viable eighth reliever either now. And then you have like a 6-man bullpen basically because Yarbo's not like that effective really.
Yeah, Yarbrough's still on this team.
That's what
Carlos Legrande is going to be in the bullpen,
if
most
he makes
likely.
it in time with
Yeah.
his injury, which he might hopefully, but you don't want any setbacks. Like this is craziness, bro. This really is like it was not a great deadline. It was mediocre at best. They didn't address enough stuff. Like this bullpen is a lot of smoke and mirrors. Like how much of it do you trust to fully hold up? I don't fully trust what's in there right now. I mean, there are some performances I do trust, but like, is severely gonna be this good for this long? Like, yeah, you're gonna depend on him. That's gonna be a question. Is Blackburn gonna survive this? Like, and actually holds up the whole season? I still question that. I do think that Hedrick has shown that he's real, so I'm not going to question him anymore. I still trust Fernando Cruz as long as it's not an extra inning situation. Get him the hell away from any extra inning ball game, though. Um,
Yeah.
Bednar is great, obviously. And then I kind of went through most of it, I think. And now Curvin Castro is going to be that revolving door eighth reliever now that they've been using for the majority of the year. So um, I could
Yeah.
have needed a high leverage arm in there. I feel like their starting rotation is still one of the best in the league, but it's not enough to carry this poor offense and leaky bullpen, maybe. But I think in the postseason, I trust the bullpen more just because of what I told you. It's probably going to end up, and you know this too. It's probably going to, you might have Weathers and Warren in the bullpen, which is really going to lengthen it. And that can get rid of some of the issues we have, like with Yarbo in that extra
Hmm.
spot. And then you hope Legrand emerges and steps into a role too. But you don't want to put too much pressure on him coming off the injury either.
Yeah, and in the postseason, the bullpen just gets even thinner at that point. You're not gonna use your seventh or your eighth reliever guys in high pressure scenarios in the playoffs, and pitchers are going to be worked as much as possible, and you're gonna have to use a guy like David Bednar 4 games in a row if you have to. You're gonna have to use a Brent Hedrick 4 games in a row if you have to.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean that's kind of what it comes down to. You're gonna have to overuse the top of the pecking order and hope that it shines, basically. But to your point and why we're talking like this, it's because we're trying to rationalize how they didn't get a bullpen arm, and I think that's the only explanation that makes any sense. Probably it's like how we're talking through these scenarios. But why couldn't they get Riley O'Brien and Ivan Herrera? Like, why was that so hard to do? Like, is there any other trades I missed, by the way? Because there was a few crazy buzzer beaters. Casey Mize to
Blake
the Padres is a wild buzzer beater.
Blake Bachar, the reliever on Miami, goes to Pittsburgh.
Damn, Pirates low key cooking at the buzzer too. They got Kirby Yates also, and they got Luke Weaver.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
would,
be a weird look.
I would like to see the Pirates make a run. That'd be so fun.
I mean, you better hope and pray Austin Wells found something.
I still can't believe you just left the catcher position alone without putrid it's been all year.
You better. Not even a Tyler Steve. Not even a fucking Jonah Heim, man. This is just unreal. I mean, This is horrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Even Eric Bolin puts it out, and he's going to share our thoughts here. Reporter for Newsday that I've interviewed a couple times. You'll see what he said, and then you'll agree with it. And we'll get going soon. I think everything's probably just about done, I would imagine. The Yankees are done anyway. I'm kind of just seeing if there's any other deals that trickle in. All right, so here's what Bolin had to say, and I will read what Max said. And that concludes the 26th deadline. Yankees end up with Garcia and Ramos. Useful pieces to be sure, but needs like the righty hitting catcher and their bullpen arm ultimately unaddressed. Roster certainly better than before the deadline. The question is just how much better.
Not a lot better. I mean, obviously it's going to be better post deadline after you get a couple of guys, but Heliot Ramos isn't a needle mover offensively. He's he's a guy that can hit left-handed pitching, and that's it. Luis Garcia Jr. offensively will definitely.
Oh, should I lost him? Give one bar.
He's a slugger. Luis Garcia is a slugger. He's going to move the needle offensively, but you didn't do enough. You didn't address.
Yes, that's a needle mover offensively, but not enough. Yes.
You didn't address catcher. You didn't address not even one bullpen arm.
That's the biggest surprise to me is not even what bullpen arm. Like, I don't understand. And what did you give up, really? The best prospect, Alane for Ramos. Like, I feel like the Alane could even better serve in another deal for something else that was a bigger need, maybe. Like, I don't know. Maybe the match wasn't there, but like, if you were willing to go give up Alane, why couldn't you give up like anyone in the 6, 7, 8 range or like 9 or 10? Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand why you're holding all this stuff. Like, some of the half these guys don't even have spots on the team in the future.
yeah, and a lot of our top 30 are pitchers, and we just drafted a
Well, the
shitload of
Yankees
pitchers.
farm isn't that good. It's another issue. It's like average. Like they do have 4 top 100s, but of course they move none of those guys still. So you could
I
never.
I was I 3 days ago I thought Will Warren, Anthony Volpe, Elmer Rodriguez, um, maybe even Dax Kilby weren't going to be Yankees anymore after today.
Speaking of Elmer Rodriguez, do you think they consider putting him into the bullpen at some point?
I don't know. He hasn't shown you really anything when he has come up.
Yeah, he's been better at AAA as of late, though. I have been paying attention, but he probably will get back at some point, I would think, for injury reason or like an appearance here or there. But it's a very weird deadline. But let's talk to Max. Give Lombard the rep. Starting pitching is great, but our strikeout rate is bad. Bottom tier, that's true. You can use one of the starting pitchers as a reliever, yeah, but I don't see it. I don't trust their iteration. Iteration. Yeah, I agree for the most part.
We didn't even get like a Joe Adele or something.
Well, they got
Like we
Ramos.
got we got Heliot Ramos, but I don't know. Very underwhelming deadline. Extremely underwhelming deadline.
Yeah, but like I will give you one silver lining of hope. Imagine the lineup's full, healthy somehow. It's a good lineup if it could somehow field itself together. Will it
Uh,
ever? I don't know, but if it somehow could, it's a very good lineup, especially against left-handed pitchers. And because you would have Ramos, actually you would flip-flop them. Ramos plays against the lefts and Garcia plays against the right. So basically, I'm trying to think how it would even look. That would be crazy.
yeah, I mean, when we had Judge and everyone was healthy, it was probably a top three lineup in baseball. But you're competing against now some of the best teams in baseball that are in the American League, and in the Red Sox have gotten so hot. The Rays just got a lot better. Um, the Guardians just got a lot better. They have an extremely good rotation.
Yeah, the Guardians are going to be a playoff team probably. The Tigers waved the white flag with Mize fully solidifying their sell-off at the end of the deadline. Ethan Salas stays in San Diego. I think that's the Padres are in a good spot though, but will they get past the Dodgers? They knew they had to do those moves once Skubal went to LA. They didn't really have a choice. They still didn't get any bats, so really, because Lars Newbar ends up going to Arizona. I don't know if I missed any other trades. Let me check the notice really quick.
I don't
No,
think you did.
I don't. It doesn't look like I did. They got the Tigers. They got the Padres
They
number
got
two prospect, Cash Mayfield.
Oh, and they got Gage Workman in the deal as well.
Yeah, so a minor bat there. Three prospects to Miami, and that's the deal for the Pirates. Okay, the Astros are done. Varshell was their only deadline acquisition, but they're buying. And that's so Astros are so stupid. That's not going to do nearly enough.
Sandy stays. They never had interest in trading him.
Yup.
I
Wow.
well,
So the
this
Guardians
is
have Foster Griffin, Nathan Lowe, Nathaniel Lowe, Joe Adell, and Craig Yahoo and Blake Perkins.
yeah. It was a good deadline for the Guardians. I mean,
The
Yankees
Dodgers
saw
acquired a few catchers, Hunter Fiducia and someone
yeah
else.
Hunter Vidusha from the Rays.
Yeah. Well, I think we're done. They said Jeffrey Yann's been called up by the Mets. That's some exciting news. The Rays Marlins trade kind of surprised me because like it came out of nowhere, but it does make sense for both sides, I guess. I wonder if Augustine Ramirez returns now since Liam Hicks got traded.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be good
But
news.
I don't see him as a catcher though. I don't think they're even gonna try him as a catcher. His defense was horrible.
So Neto and Detmer stay, and the Rangers are a train wreck. The only trade they make is Josh Smith. Like the Rangers have no direction. I don't understand what that team's doing.
Yeah. I mean, they couldn't trade Eovaldi or DeGrom, but they could
DeGrom
have
said
probably
no.
traded Seager.
Yeah, Seager would have been tough, but they could have ate some money. So that's a rough trade deadline for the Yankees.
Yep.
But I want to have you talked about the deferred payments. No, I haven't. But um, the Dodgers and all deferred payments. I'll have to save it for another day because it's been a long one. But it's all nonsense, like what they're doing. The CBA is going to get ripped up, and that's not going to be allowed anymore when we have the lockout. But it's a mess right now. I don't know what they're going to do to fix it going forward. Really, it's just not okay. Really, how you have such a big gap. The Yankees could do it, yes, and other teams could also do it, but um, at the same time, it's not like something you could expect teams to do either.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen to those contracts when that when you're not allowed to defer contracts anymore because that's a definitely going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering how they're gonna navigate that, like when they go through those waters. And um, my other thing, there was one other thing with that, like all the payments and everything is a mess. Like I feel like the Dodgers are gonna try to re-sign Scooble before the lockout because they know it's gonna be harder to get him after it. So watch
Hmm.
them do it. Watch them do an extension or something, or like re-sign him right before the lockout.
If Boris does that, because Boris never does in season
He
extensions,
won't
that
do it
would
in
be.
season probably. Probably early November it gets done, or like right before the lockout maybe. Because the
Mm,
issue is for him, like he could end up lose. Well, I don't know. It doesn't really matter for Boris because he has all the money in the world. But like Schoolbook could definitely ends up losing money with the new rules, depending like what comes into play if he's not signed before that. Like he might end up getting less than we would have thought if they make new rules.
yeah.
So that's why I feel like he probably might want to do the deal before that happens.
Glaber Torres didn't get traded either. Wow.
Yeah, the Tigers did a weird thing. Like they didn't buy bullpen help, but they traded two starting pitchers, but they kept Torres. I guess they didn't get the price they wanted because he's been hurt all year. There was a lot of rumors about Bregman. I mean, Torres going to Boston.
Yeah, saw that.
All right, well, we'll be back at some point, probably towards the weekend, I would say. Definitely a long day over here. The trade deadline is over. Very underwhelming for the Yankees. They get better offensively, but they don't really fill the areas of need they needed to with catching and bullpen. It gets a C plus for me at the end of the day, only because I like Ramos more than Jared probably, but like still not enough to think it's like a great deadline. We both like Luis Garcia Jr. It just doesn't do enough,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
All right. Well,
All right, that's our TikTok and Instagram is working hard. It's a JG Show Pod. More stuff is gonna be going up later. Let's catch up with some of this, and then YouTube, hit us with that sub. Getting closer to 1,400, 1 billion in deferred payments. it's about competitive balance. The Dodgers makes 850 million a year. They make the most money, but it causes all the smaller markets to be in a win. Yeah,